if I was a player, I wouldn't want him back. He's deserted you. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be your teammate. So I wouldn't want him back.
Going back to the game, Newcastle and Liverpool, how do you think the Newcastle players will be feeling going into that? Because I felt watching that interview with Anthony Gordon, he said the atmosphere will be wild. Surely all the Newcastle players are... Well, it's weird, isn't it? Because they all want Alexander Isak. As it stands, by the way, he is still a Newcastle player. They obviously want him to come back into the dressing room and be their player, I'd imagine. But they must be fuming with Liverpool as well and have kind of an added point to prove in that game. Do you reckon, Wayne?
Yeah, well...
Or does it not affect players?
No, if I'm a Newcastle player, I don't want him back.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I think if players leave football clubs, and that happens all the time, and, you know, but there's a way to go about it, and, you know, you can't go on strike. You can't not turn up for training and train with your teammates, and if you want to leave the club or not, you have to be there for your teammates and be ready if needed. So I think if I was a player, I wouldn't want him back. He's deserted you. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be your teammate. So I wouldn't want him back. Now, for the club, I think Newcastle are not happy with Isak's behaviour because Liverpool want to sign him. But then on the flip side of that, Newcastle are trying to sign Wissa, who's behaving the exact same way.
Yeah.
I remember Anthony Gordon not playing for Everton because he wanted to go to Newcastle. So you can't have it both ways. But in terms of Isak's teammates, I wouldn't want him back.
How would you handle that in the dressing room?
You wouldn't accept him back.
Oh, really?
So, no, I think...
How can you not accept him back, though? What does that mean?
Once you've overstepped the mark, I think it's very difficult to come back, and, you know, you can ask to leave a football club and etc. That happens, or the club tell you you're leaving. But you have to be professional. You have to, you know, you've got friends in there who you play with, but you've got fans who are paying a lot of money to support. You can't just walk out on it, all of that. So, you know, if they're going to do it once, they'll do it again. And I just don't think, for me, I don't think there's any way back for Isak at Newcastle.
Have you seen players, like when you were playing or at any club you were at, get iced out by the players themselves?
By the players, no, because I've had players who've asked to leave. I've done it myself, yeah, of course. But all them players who've asked, I've always come in and trained and be ready to play if needed. We've seen Tevez do it at Manchester City, and he come back and he got accepted back in. So I think there are, you know, cases where that it can happen, but from me as a person, I don't think I could accept them back.
Just a word on Johan Wissa as well, Wayne, because it feels like everyone's talking about Alexander Isak. But when we're speaking now, Wissa is still a Brentford player, but in true 2025 style, he's removed Brentford from all his social media platforms.
He unfollowed them. Them on social media as well.
What do you make of all that?
I just think it's really disrespectful. I think, you know, Brentford have been there and given him a platform to go and perform in the Premier League and do well. He's done well. He's a really good player. But to distance yourself from the football club, from your teammates, from the fans, I think Wissa's in a worse position than what Isak is. At least there's a bit of clarity on it. But for Wissa to just unfollow the club and take all your pictures down of a club who've helped you progress as a player, and again, if he wants to leave, I don't think anyone would have a problem with that if it's done the right way. But I think these players are like kids now, or they're very badly advised of what they're doing, because I know there's, you know, agents have influence. A lot of people have the father or the brother as agents now, and sometimes the right thing or the right decision is not always for the player's point of view. So it's very disappointing to see his behaviour over the last, you know, few days.